Hello everybody, I'm Gil Butler, the Primal Chef, coming to you today with another recipe from the biOptimizer's Primal Paleo cookbook. Today we're gonna be doing some pork ribs, and not just any pork ribs, we're gonna do them Thai style. That means they're gonna be tossed in a tamarind, chili, garlic sauce. They're gonna be so good, and guess what? It's entirely keto and paleo. So, what we're gonna do first, I have about a 2-pound rack of ribs. These are pork ribs, and I need to disjoint them and cut them into individual pieces. So I'm finding out where the bones are. I can tell that's a bone, this is a gap. So that's where the knife goes. Just slice right through, and it comes off. So I'm gonna just do that throughout this whole rack. All right, so we cut it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. So this is gonna have 8 ribs. And what we got is just a simple pot of water boiling. And I know this might seem like blasphemy, but we're gonna just throw these in boiling water and we're gonna let them hang out for about 45 minutes. And just trust me, I know it seems weird, but there is gonna be so much flavor in the sauce that it doesn't matter that we're just putting these in water. Right now, we just wanna get them tender, and that's not even the end of them. After they come out there, they're gonna go into the oven on a roasting rack, and they're gonna get nice and crispy. So it's gonna be a great dish. Can't wait for you guys to see it, but we need some time for these to soften, so we'll see you back soon. All right, so while you're waiting for your ribs to boil, there's something else we can work on. We can make that flavorful sauce that I'm telling you about. So you just need a mixing bowl, and you're gonna do a 1/4 cup of tamarind paste. Now the great thing about tamarind, there's 2 types. There's sweet tamarind and there's sour tamarind. Sweet tamarind loaded with sugar. Natural sugars, but still sugar. Sour tamarind, it's almost carb free. It's great, but when you eat it on its own, whoo, it hits you right in the filling. So we're gonna put that in, we're gonna need to add a bunch of stuff to it. So we got our tamarind. It needs some sort of sweetener. If you're doing paleo, honey works great. If you're doing keto, you can do monk fruit or allulose. Any one of those are gonna work fine, and it's gonna keep your carbs all the way down, make it fully keto. So I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of honey. It'd be the same amount if you wanna do the keto sweeteners. I'm gonna do a tablespoon of toasted sesame oil. And then we have some garlic. I got about 3 cloves of garlic. Got a tablespoon minced ginger. I have a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and I have a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and that's just all going in. I'm also going to add a tablespoon of fish sauce and a tablespoon of coconut aminos or gluten-free soy sauce. I'm doing coconut aminos today. All right, and then all you gotta do, you can just grab a fork and whisk it together. You're gonna set it aside. Once these ribs are done, you're gonna toss it in the sauce. They're gonna be sticky, sweet, salty. They're gonna be so good. Can't wait for you to try them. As soon as the ribs are done, we'll be back to show you that step. But for now, just stay tuned. All right, so our pork ribs have been boiling for 45 minutes. We're gonna take them out, get them on a sheet tray. You need a roasting rack on there, very important. Let's pull them out. I know they look pale. Don't judge them right now, judge them at the end. What's important now is that they're totally tender. So this would have been really tough, but they're at least so tender right now, even if they don't have any flavor. Don't worry about it, trust me. All right, so I'm pulling them all off. We have the oven at 425 degrees with convection on. And they're gonna go in the oven. They don't even need very long, 5-10 minutes. They'll look totally different. So we'll see you back here very shortly. So we had the ribs in the oven, checked them after 5 minutes, let them go a full 10. This is what you wanna see. We got the nice color on here. It's all dried in the sense that it came out of the water, so it's dried up now, and it's got like a crispy texture, which is really good. So now we just need to dip them in the sauce and get them plated. So this is what it's gonna look like. Take a rib, dip it in that sauce that we made earlier. And onto the plate. And then you can just continue that process. If you drip everywhere, don't worry, just embrace it. It's a nice modern art piece. You can stack them on each other, get some height. How high can we go? We got one last wimpy looking one, but we don't waste anything here. So it can go right on top. All right, how about some garnishes? We got some cilantro, we got some roasted peanuts and some sesame seeds. So we'll come in with the sesame seeds first. Come in some roasted peanuts. And finally, some hand-torn cilantro. And you can just let it fall on there naturally too. And there you go. Look at that. These are Thai pork ribs. Pardon the mess. It's worth it. You can find this recipe in the Primal Paleo Cookbook, along with many others. So check out the biOptimizer's Primal Paleo Cookbook. I'm Gil Butler, the Primal Chef, and we'll see you next time on one of our many, many other recipe videos. Thanks for watching.